Yeah, man.
Like what you saying, cause that shit deep is real too. You fight with you basically fight with somebody that's fighting to still be big in their own right. You know what I'm saying? So
that's another exactly, man. They trying to stay on top of, but it's also the genre of music, man.
Right.
Unfortunately, we the only genre that got to deal with this bullshit.
That's real shit.
And that's the worst part about it.
That's why I ask you a question. Do you feel like Bleu get to avoid a lot of this shit being kind of in the R&B world, or do you think he still go through a lot of the rap shit? Like as well, like as far as like
Nah, he's avoiding all of the shit that he was in. Man, when he first, let me tell you something. When he first started getting motion, he was in shit. He was in shit. He was in, it was street shit. It was, I don't know. I mean, I never, got into that, but he was going through shit that rappers go to. Niggas hating on him. Oh, that nigga ain't street. That nigga, he was going through that. That's the shit that rappers go through. And I even say this. There was a time when Mobile was one of the most hating ass cities in a nation.
Oh, that's what you say, bro. There you go.
There was a time when Mobile was, when I think of cities, like I'm talking about that we used to always go through, Mobile was just a hating ass city. Like niggas will pay to show up and hate on you. It was one. They got about 5 cities that come to mind. I'll be like, man, niggas be hating in that bitch. Like we getting in and we getting out that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But that's how Mobile was when I signed Bleu, bro. On the real, bro. But I've been doing this long enough to know, and I've been like kind of studying our culture enough to know that would change once somebody made it.
Somebody gotta make it.
That and
how you say that? You had your book and then say that, like when you say he made it, what's your definition of made?
Man, just change your fucking reality, change your financial situation. The bottom line is, bro, man.
But you just said
before I go to that, I just said don't sign to a rapper. Yeah. I ain't said it ain't work. I didn't say it didn't work. I'm just saying don't sign to a rapper. Sign to a businessman. Yeah. Even if you sign it to an independent, sign to a nigga that ain't trying to be the rapper. Yeah. Or sign to a nigga that even if he got it out the street, sign to somebody who is successful in the street. Because that's what most rap labels is anyway. When you sign to a rapper, you got to know that there will come a time where if things work out, you're gonna pass them. And you got to make sure that the person you sign to wants to make money with you and not off you. That's the biggest thing. When you sign to somebody else that's doing what you do, you got to make sure they want to make money with you and not off you. So, because that's the reality. One day, if everything goes right, 1 year you're going to be bigger than them, and you got to really kind of like take into account if they're going to be cool with that. Or, man, we ain't even talking about drugs. We ain't even talking about niggas going being in and out of jail. It's a whole bunch of shit that only we got to deal with, and that's the fucking problem. Rappers. I ain't saying don't sign to another artist. You go, I sign quick to fucking Justin Timberlake, Taylor Swift, fucking her, Usher. Quick. I'm saying when it comes to this rap shit, niggas bring, you got some rappers that want you to get in their beefs.
Yeah.
You feel me? And it's just stuff I've learned just like y'all. Yeah. It ain't, nigga, I ain't dropping no exclusive. How many times we done seen a rapper just be like, I don't fuck with this nigga no more, just cause, not even do a song with a nigga. Nigga was in the same room with somebody else he's supposed to be beefing with, and now this nigga here is not fucking with, not doing what he's supposed to do for this nigga as career. You feel what I'm saying? That shit, man, nobody else have to deal with that fucking shit. Shit is ignorant, man. And then you got so many people that work on the projects from that are part of the team that wake up just trying to do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, if you over content, man, I just want, why are we not shooting today?
Yeah.
Such and such, man, them niggas got caught with guns, So I done rented all these cameras. I done rented the shit, put my car down, and now I gotta find a perfect time to talk about it, cause to try to get my money, can I get my money back for, remember when we were supposed to shoot the video that day, you got arrested, and I had put my card down for the camera, the deposit, all that shit. And, I've been paying the bill. Can I get that $5,000? And the nigga head, and the person that's supposed to pay you head, they like, I ain't even get my video. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing they thinking.
Yeah.
Or, man, nigga, you gonna ask me about that shit, man? I got all this shit to deal with. Bruh, this is what happens to everybody that's around the people that make these stars. This the reality, bro. A lot of stuff, people take it on the chin. So when I see artists playing victim, either with a label, either with some type of shit went wrong, I know that there's more to the story. And two, I know that they fucked over somebody. They probably fucked over somebody. Or even when I see a nigga doing a good deed, bro. When I see famous people doing a good deed, especially rappers, I be like, man, I wonder who these people fucked over last week to be trying to, who these niggas stepped on, like, to be, you know what I'm saying? Because, man, bro,
I want to ask
this shit crazy, bro.
So you think it's better to go with a female artist than a male artist?
Fuck no. Man, oh no. I have never signed a female artist. I literally met with one yesterday and I'm thinking about signing, but let me tell you why. One, they're more expensive. First of all, we getting it out the mud.
Yeah.
The syndicate getting out the mud. Straight up. So you can't just thug it with them. I can't just thug it with them because let's just say we got a show. Shit, we got to get them their separate hotel room. We got to get they hair fit. We got to get a stylist. We got to have security. You can't just, a male artist is just like, man, nigga, you got this. Look, we just about to lay our heads down real quick and we about to get up and get on the road. You can't do all that shit with them. That's one thing. You have to take more care and spend more money. They're way more expensive. Way more expensive. Way more expensive. Just think of that. Man, you gotta think of how women are in the first place. But then think about a woman artist that you're supposed to be responsible for her business. You think, what is the expectation of her getting her hair done? You're supposed to be paying for it. Right? So anyway, that's one thing. The other thing is, man, I truly believe this. As soon as they get on, they get pregnant. Because niggas ain't shit. As soon as they get on, they get pregnant.
Yeah.
It happens to damn near every one of them.
Yeah.
They get pregnant, bro. And guess what? It is not right to tell a woman they can or cannot have a baby around business. Right?
Yeah.
You can't do that. You can't say, hey, you can't get pregnant. You can have a conversation like, man, you on birth control, like, you know what I'm saying? We got a lot coming up. There's gonna be a big second half of the year. I need you to be able to go on tour about next year. Because you plan for 2 years, 3 years. We're gonna drop this album at the end of this year. Then we're gonna go on tour that summer. I need you to be available. But I can't tell her you can't get pregnant. What kind of shit is that? So anyway, yeah, that's a liability. So no, nah, hell nah. Not if you're gonna do right by them.
Yeah.
So no.
So where they can find your review show at? What they gonna find?
I'm just gonna be talking like I'm talking now, man.
I'm talking what they see in their submission for their music.
TQ@viceandplay.com. That's my email. TQ@viceandplay.com. My management company is Vice and Play. Starting a new imprint. But I'm excited about a lot of stuff I'm doing. I'm definitely stepping in front of the camera. I feel like I've been forced in front of the camera, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look, like I said, for almost 20 years, I've avoided being in videos. I've avoided doing interviews. If you know me, when we in a room, look, it's different. Everybody know I be everywhere. But I have not attempted to give any game or give any insight or any exclusive or any nigga. Right now, this shit is like hip hop history until now. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. You can submit music to TQ@viceandplay.com. I'm also consulting other independent companies, artists, with my team at VMP Digital. We've been doing a lot for monetizing content creators, helping them get to that bag. Pretty much that saved me for about 2 years, man. The type of money that people been making, we've been helping people make with our network online. There's so much opportunity for content creators that people are aware of, but they don't know what a real bag is, and that's one of the things. My company VMP Digital, we've had some really good high points over the last 2 years, especially since the pandemic, in helping content creators and talented people monetize their platform. So if you're interested in talking about different opportunities, how I can help, or even how we could partner, like I said, the money in entertainment is through collaboration, because there's always another deal. As long as you have the spirit to collaborate with other people, there's always another deal. You run out of opportunities when you're trying to do everything yourself. You feel what I'm saying? So I can be reached at TQ@viceandplay.com and the real TQ on Instagram. So man, I want to thank y'all for having me, bro. This is I know good things gonna come for this. I know good things gonna come for y'all, because it seems like every time I do something in Alabama, that shit just, I don't know. That bitch like a Drake feature. Like that bitch go. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's just the people of Alabama, people of Mobile remind me of Baton Rouge. And what I said about Mobile being a hating ass city, I meant that. But I am proud to say Mobile ain't like it was.
Yeah.
One thing I explained to Algino, one of the things I explained to Algino is the difference between Mobile and New Orleans right now is New Orleans has always had like a musical history, but y'all are literally writing y'all musical history right now, nigga. Right now, y'all, Mobile don't have no real music history. Like y'all understand, nigga, y'all are, nigga, the statues y'all might have band rooms and shit named after y'all in about 20 years because y'all writing it right now. Yeah. They don't have no nigga y'all don't have no history of music from like the early 1900s or 40s, 50s, 60s. So y'all are writing, y'all are the pioneers. Y'all are the pioneers of a movement. They've had some successful Alabama artists and Mobile artists, but they haven't had movements before. Recognize that this is a movement. If you're watching this, man, I argue with my peers. I argue with people in New Orleans that Mobile and Alabama, like, I'm gonna say Mobile. I'll just say Mobile. I'll be like, got more raw artists per capita than Man, they top 5. They top 5. I'm telling you, almost everything I click on, jam. I'm talking about different styles, but niggas got a wave right now. Niggas know how to make music right now in this area, in Mobile area. And it don't matter. It don't matter what style they got. I just be like, man, these niggas be jamming, bro. And I be telling people, you know, when I'm talking to, about once a month I talk to different A&Rs, directors of A&Rs at different companies or whatever, at different labels and stuff. And I'm always be like, we got this dude from Mobile. They got this chick from Mobile. You know, this shit like Broward County. Yeah. Even to where it's going right now, I want to just give a lot of, show a lot of love to Mobile. I'm always looking at y'all. If you from Mobile, I have confidence that if niggas say I'm from Mobile, that it's gonna be, I have a good feeling when I click on that bitch. When they got other cities, when I'm from such as, I'll be like, man, this shit about to be trash. I'm giving this nigga 4 seconds. But recognize that y'all are writing y'all music history, the culture of music right now. And it started with Bleu. All it took for one of y'all to get on without hating. And now they got about 6 or 7 millionaires, young millionaires that came out of different cliques. Niggas ain't even in the same clique, different sides, right? That's what it take. And y'all up. Everybody just know that they can. You can do it too. Y'all can do it too. You don't have to beef with him to, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got to do it. Because the eyes are on the area. You got people like me that's not from here that respect what y'all doing, that listen to y'all. And even with like Talones, right? Yeah. Man, all it takes is for one to pop. And just like everybody got a label. I know it's aggravating because you be like, not everybody trying to do it. But that's better than when y'all just hating ass niggas that ain't had no mall, that ain't had no label. Y'all had to go, you know what I'm saying? That shit great for the city. You feel me? So, man, much love for the growth that I've seen in Mobile and Alabama artists. And fuck with me because I fuck with y'all, bro.
Alright, this GMTV gave you the hottest Gems of the city.
GMTV, man.